Coming up on Carrie the Critic.
Your Honor, I'm suing the defendant, my mom, for wrongful eviction. She kicked me out of the house.
Hey YouTube, this is Carrie Leslie here. I'm grateful for getting over 100 subscribers overnight. Hopefully I'll get 1,000 in no time. On a different note, personally I prefer not to live with my mother. As for my father, if he was present, I would live with him as a caregiver until his dying end. Compared to people who seek independence, there are others, especially millennials, to which I belong, or Generation Z members, who are comfortable with living with their parents without contributing as if they're still children. Today, I am reacting to a Dhar Mann video about a 34-year-old who has the nerve to sue his own mother after she kicked him out of the house. Let's watch.
This is the case of Norma Jones versus Alan Jones. Plaintiff, you may begin.
Your Honor, I'm suing the defendant, my mom, for wrongful eviction. She kicked me out of the house.
Are you serious?
Let me get this straight. You're suing your own mother for kicking you out of her house. Mrs. Jones, is this true?
Your Honor, I love my son very much. But this was the only way I could think to help him. You see...
Help me? All you're doing is hurting me. She either needs to let me move back in with her or pay me to live somewhere else.
Order.
This is so stupid.
Mrs. Jones, you were saying, how exactly is kicking him out helping him?
As hard as this is for me, he has to learn how to stand on his own 2 feet. You see, for the past 34 years, I've taken care of everything for him. All Alan does is stay home and play video games. He doesn't even clean up after himself, so I have to do it for him. I've pleaded with him to get a job or to go to school so that he could make something of himself. But no matter how much I've tried, he's never been interested in any sort of work. And I'm not rich. I don't make very much money. I've had to beg him to help me pay rent or help with the bills. But instead, he's spent thousands of dollars on my credit card without even contributing a dime. And so you see, if I just let it continue, he would never learn the importance of hard work. He would only be relying on me. So I had to do the hardest thing that I have ever done. I kicked him out of the house.
That is ridiculous. I'm your son. It's your responsibility to take care of me.
All right, settle down. Mr. Jones, you've never paid any rent or contributed toward any bills?
Well, no.
Okay, then you don't have any legal right as a tenant. Court rules in favor of the defendant. You're a grown man, Mr. Jones. I suggest that you act like it. Your mother's trying to teach you a good lesson.
Wait, what? No! Why do you hate me so much?
Honey, please. I love you. I'm just trying to teach you the value of hard work.
Whatever. I don't need you. I'll figure it out on my own. You are seriously the worst mom in the world.
Bruh.
Alan, please.
Alan storms out, leaving his mom there heartbroken, questioning if she's made the right decision. Without any money or his mom to support him, Alan has no choice but to finally apply for a job. It doesn't take him long to get hired and start working at a new company. He eventually gets his own place and begins to become more independent. Without his mom around to do everything for him, he realizes he can't go back to his old ways, so he starts to clean up after himself. And even learns how to pay his own bills. It's a lot more responsibility than he thought, but he now realizes just how much his mom had been doing for him and begins to see that she was right. A few months pass, and then one day, Alan decides to go pay his mom a visit.
Alan.
Hi, Mom. I actually was coming to see if you'd let me move back in.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Actually, I just came by to say I'm sorry. And to thank you for loving me enough to show me the value of hard work.
I am so happy to hear you say that. All this time, I had been wondering if I made the right decision.
You did, Mom. And I'm so thankful. Oh, here, I almost forgot.
What is this?
Just my way of saying thank you for being the best mom in the world, taking care of me all those years. I know it's not much, but there's a lot more coming.
Oh, Alan. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Though the scenario sounds unrealistic, it has happened before in real life.
This 30-year-old dude is facing an eviction threat from his own parents.
That's just so ridiculous.
Michael Rotundo's mom and dad are so fed up, they're suing to get him out of the house.
I don't see why the judge wants to throw people out on the street.
His parents filed the extraordinary lawsuit following months of repeated attempts to get him to leave their home in Syracuse, New York. And the story is getting lots of attention.
A judge asked why he didn't just move in with his girlfriend, and the man said, "Girlfriend? I'm a 30-year-old man living at home. Dude, there's no girlfriend."
I just think, ugh. It's the first empty nest by eviction.
We are men who still live at home.
Yes. It's reminding many of a real-life failure to launch, the 2006 movie starring Matthew McConaughey and Bradley Cooper.
Because it's going to take a stick of dynamite to get me out of my parents' house.
30-year-old Michael Rotundo says he has no money. He's actually a dad himself, but he lost custody and visitation rights. His parents say he's a freeloader who never offered to pay rent or do chores. He's apparently so thrifty, he filled his water bottle with the court's pitcher. Christina and Mark Rotundo served their son 5 official notices telling him he must leave the house immediately. Inside the pleasant single-family home, things sound a bit, well, tense.
Well, we don't talk. We stay out of each other's way. There's been no instances of anything. So we just don't communicate.
Michael wore a suit and tie for his big day in court. His hair hung way past his shoulders. He represented himself and wasn't exactly a legal eagle, arguing with the judge throughout the hearing.
I'm telling you, it's not in proper form. I understand, but it's not in proper form.
The judge seemed fed up as he issued his ruling.
I'm granting the eviction because I'm concerned about what's going on in this household. So I don't want you on that household.
Michael continued to argue even after the case was closed.
Sir, I've already ruled.
His parents had no comment as they left the courtroom.
However, at least Alan learned the value of hard work and independence. This is Carrie Leslie, aka Carrie the Critic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.